Alright, time to start cramming. Oh wait, I got a bag for socks. Oh shit, what else is in this bag, bro? This ain't just socks, I can tell you that. No, it's my gun bag.
What him?
There's all sorts of gun things in here. Gun things and bangalines.
Now Andrew now. The catcher. Andrew.
My favorite.
Now.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
I used to love getting a nice ice cream pop off the ding-dong car.
That's a big base hit. 2 RBIs to boot. Yeah, you never know when it's going to come down. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at
Okay, do you guys call shopping carts buggies, by the way? Because Ashton did that once, and I gave her a look, and she was like, I swear to God.
Yeah, it's a fucking buggy, dude.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Oh my God. I had a coworker back when I was working at a grocery store who was born and raised here and, like, moved to Texas for, I'm not exaggerating, maybe a year and a half before coming back. And when he came back, he legitimately talked like this.
This is my voice one day living in Texas.
Yeah, literally, it was like one of those, but like, and he just never got rid of it.
Week living in Texas.
Let me rephrase that, actually. He was born and raised here, then moved to Texas for like a year, year and a half, and then came back up here and lived here for like another 10 years before I started working with him.
He lived there for 10 years?
He lived there for
you can get multiple 10 years, dude.
Maybe 500 days, a year and a half, but spent, you know, 38 of his 40 years on this planet living here. And he like, he would always say like, oh, I'm gonna go get a buggy. Like, I looked at him like he had 3 heads the first time I heard that.
The right fielder, number 5.
No, he's just fucking shot. He would spend 40 minutes like at a time in the bathroom. Like he would talk about like he's one of those guys who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my lunch break, and there was a McDonald's legitimately across the street. I'm probably gonna, you know, that McDonald's, you know what it does to me. I'm gonna get McDonald's on my lunch break though. And you come back and you know spend 45 minutes in the bathroom.
Designated hitter.
Work for another 20, go back to the bathroom for another half hour. Every day.
Here's the best part, Reed. He was still getting paid.
He was the assistant manager.
And he was still getting paid.
Yep.
Fouled away.
No, he was rigging the pipes.
He was rigging his own pipes. Yeah, you know what that McDonald's will do to me. Alright, I'm gonna go take my lunch. I'll be across the street.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers. Here's number 31. Cody. Allen.
Yeehaw.
Damn, just missed that one. The right fielder.
I didn't.
Gone to lead off the inning.
Tim Howell.
Man, that's
Knee howdy.
Nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Sean Toodle.
Adam.
Now a hard liner towards short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Sean Toodle.
Loud noises right here, fellas.
The batter
on Toodle.
Second base.
Colin Security.
Josh.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
I'm calling Skirty.
And a drive sent out toward the gap.
Nah.
And that'll get
Shut the fuck up.
Rule
Stop talking like that.
The third base, number 2.
Black wood.
First pitch.
Segura.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Hey, it's hard to say if
yes.
he would have scored if the ball hadn't
Oh, Yankee.
They might have held
and they're not going to get him at third base either.
Nope, you know what you're going to do is you're going to start making me talk like I'm out from Southie again.
Up next
I'll see you at the bar this weekend.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon. Your attention, please. Now pitching
It's
for the
pronounced Southern Mississippi. You
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I see you at the bar this
how
weekend.
baseball works, though.
The 0-1 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1.
The right fielder, number 13, Logan.
Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 3.
1-0.
I really thought you were going to say take your horse down the Old Town Road. When you said I'm going to take
my horse to the Old Town shed, I'm going to shoot him in the back of the head.
Well, what?
Line drive
no,
left,
really, what?
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Ready with the first
Leading
pitch
off
here
for the
comes.
Rangers.
I forgot the rest.
Joey.
Gallo. Probably a design.
I'm just glad we got James to sing like 3 words of Old Town Road.
And there's ball 2 now. And it's fouled away. 2-2.
Suwoo! I gotta stop doing that. So that's a blood call.
What kind of blood are you calling?
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but
Now
that wasn't a great pitch.
I don't even know what the fuck.
That's two-strike approach either.
Then why doesn't Isaac ever answer?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
What are those?
Why do you sound like a southern robot now?
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
You guys are really making me want to Mozart myself. Or Beethoven. Whichever one doesn't have ears.
Hey, 5 foul balls
Nice
in a row.
try,
Loving the battle in the box right here.
Get more culture, you swine.
Fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitch.
Now
that has
batting.
a good fastball.
The first
What does he
baseman,
do? He just throws this
Ronald.
good fastball right
Good
by, brings
ball.
the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Actually, no. It was Vincent van Gogh. I just looked it up.
Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman.
Yeah. There was a deaf piano player, but he didn't. Yeah. I got my stories crossed.
Called a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game,
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready
off
for
for the
another
Phillies.
chance.
The
Didi
short
really
cross.
came back down to earth.
Didi.
He's sad. I was hoping he'd just go off the entire
Very
year.
good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
He
that's
means
not a bad pitch
DD
right there.
from
That two-seamer
Dexter's
moving away from a
Laboratory.
left-handed hitter didn't get the strike.
I mean,
but
Didi's
Here's a
nuts.
fly ball well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
right now he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs
Now
in
batting,
this series.
catcher,
Bet he wishes he
Andrew
could play these guys every
Knapp.
single day.
A little roller toward the hole.
Shut the fuck up!
Comeback there as he gets the first out
God!
of the inning.
It's not just the Southern.
First baseman, number
It's
17.
the fact that he's talking so damn slow when he says anything.
Line drive to left. Gallo is going to get there as
no.
he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
Digging
designated
in,
hitter.
Jay Bruce
Jay
went deep last
Bruce.
time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Damn it,
A
just
swing
missed
and
that
a
one.
shot hit down the corner.
Don't-
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now pitch on the way.
I'm going to take
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it.
I'm going to ride.
And that ends the inning. Into the box.
Leading off for the Rangers,
Hitless in his 2
third baseman,
so far.
Tom
Velasquez.
Ranger. Your attention, please.
1-1's the count.
Now
Duct tape level 3.
Phillies. Number 21,
This is line to left.
Velasquez.
Sounds like,
He
hear me
lays
out.
for it, but he can't
You're
pull
playing
it in.
Last of Us.
And now it'll rattle up
He
against
has
the
duct
wall.
tape, dude. Get a
And
break.
they'll
Why did it
pull
give me
into
the little red
second here
circle?
with
That wasn't
nobody
even
out.
fucking close.
He's got to applaud the effort there from the left
Get a
fielder.
brick, James.
He
Get a
just
brick.
didn't
Now
work out.
batting,
As the
catcher,
pitch works by him,
Robinson.
he saw it in a double.
Giro.
That's the danger of
0-1.
leaving your
Come on,
feet in
dude.
the outfield.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, with first
No
base
ball,
open,
2 strikes.
pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One
Now
away.
batting,
Nope, that's inside.
the second
Trying to
baseman,
crowd him there to start the
Rudek.
at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oh,
That evens
George.
it up 1-1.
Not always, but yeah, I know what you mean. I've had a handful of them where you hit them the first time and then
Well
they
out
just kill
in
you.
front of the
1
breaking
ball,
ball there for a
2
strike.
strikes.
Sounds like you got honko bonk.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Right center.
Andrew.
I don't know. Oh,
More like
no,
you
it took me a
couldn't-
second to get that.
Nor like you couldn't
Out
press
of the plate, Adam
circle.
Hazley,
Leading off for the
a hit
Phillies,
in 2 tries
The
so
center
far.
fielder, Adam Hazley.
He's set. Here it comes. Shot towards second.
Don't you tell me you would but the press Van
The
Gogh.
batter, the second baseman,
So the batting order.
No,
turns
I
over
want a
now.
Van Gogh
Center
myself.
goes Josh Harrison. He hit a 2-bagger.
You gonna
and
play Last of Us
scored
2
his
the first
previous
on
play.
the ground on the first
This is
playthrough?
gonna be hauled in
Guess
out
you
there at
fucking won't.
second base for out number 2.
Oh
up
my
next for
god.
Philadelphia,
Gene Segura standing
the third
in.
baseman,
So far, 2 for
Gene
3 in this.
That's what I'm doing Final
Segura.
Fantasy VII. I'm trying to take my
First
time.
pitch of the at-bat.
What, through on the hardest difficulty?
2 out, nobody.
No,
James is talking about playing through the game where any mistake you make resets you at the last checkpoint.
oh yeah, no, I was half listening. I'm trying to take my time with Final Fantasy because like it's so damn good and I don't want to.
the left
Playing
fielder,
with
number
fire, you have
22,
to expect to get burned
Andrew
once in a while. He's about as
McCutcheon.
hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
I know.
Why did my soundbar just turn off? What the fuck? It just turns itself off on its own
2-run
sometimes.
shot to
Be
straightaway
right back.
center. 34 home runs now on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Goody enters
your
now in a
attention,
mop-up
please.
It's not
role
turning
as they
back
try
on.
to
Now
keep the
pitching for
deficit
the
right where it
Rangers.
is.
number
Now there's gonna be a delay in my fucking audio. I swear to God.
41,
At the plate
Nick
now, Logan Forsythe.
Goody.
Holy shit, that was such a delay.
And he will get there to make the running play. And
Okay, so I
up
have
next will be
to.
Nick.
I have to turn my TV off and back on, and hopefully my console will not turn off with it. Let's find out. Okay, so if I leave the party, I did not mean to, and I will be back once my PlayStation's done turning itself off. Wish me luck. Am I still here? Oh my god, it didn't turn off! It's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle, Charlie. The fuck? Okay, now my TV's acting weird though. Wow. That's awesome. I didn't have to restart my console.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of these clothes down to my car.
No. out to the woodshed and put a bullet in the back of his head.
Leading off for the
Take
Rangers.
me out to
The right field.
I said to the old town shed so I can put a bullet in the back of his head.
At least for their own stats, you can't
No
mill in your
ball,
chances
strike.
as a professional.
He's gonna
0-2 now.
die 'cause he can't live
No,
no
he's gonna-
more.
He'll get a groan from the home
He's gonna
supporters
die
here.
'cause
One
he
away.
can't nay no more.
Here comes the first pitch.
The batter,
Not
number
a lot of
6.
guys throw that number.
Designated
Some
hitter,
guys have a lot of
Willie
success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers.
The amount of
That was
cancer in this
rude.
party.
there.
One
The
out,
one
nobody
good
on.
horse.
Another one sent foul.
Did you say something about glue?
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but
I
it
got to
doesn't
count
quite
1 and
get
2.
the
I
bottom
heard
of
one
the
good
zone.
horse too, but I thought he was talking about glue.
Hard, but foul toward first, so
What question was it, James?
high in the air.
That's what I heard.
And he will make the play out there. And away now.
Nay.
Now batting.
Shot for the Rangers
The left
in this
fielder,
one. And that'll bring
Joey.
up Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
With the fastball, strike one.
I think when the team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade.
Nay.
Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base. to
Alright,
save.
I'll be right back.
He's going to the
Swing
glue
and a miss. He
factory.
struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Great win. Blowout. That's what we'll do to Yuri when he's dying. We'll just take him to the glue factory because he's a damn giraffe. I'm sure they can make something out of him. So much momentum.
Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Rhys Hoskins is a pretty important player for this club.
Yeah, you know, that's an understatement, Matt. He brings so...
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And check out the recent numbers.
The first
Clearly
baseman,
providing
number
a
17,
lot of thump at the plate
Rhys
right now.
Hoskins.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more.
No.
Especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way.
No, you won't.
And the throw is in time to get him to into the box now. Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman,
He's
number
0 for 1
17,
after grounding out in
Rhys
his only trip to the
Hoskins.
plate so far.
Ball.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Nice.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0
Whatever
now.
get that shit off. It looks gross. I don't know when that got there.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Yeah, I knew that shit would turn on. Right next to the
Digging in
fucking
now for Philadelphia.
Now batting,
Gregorius.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Oh, that hurt my ribs.
Hit to first, right to him. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the sub. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins.
The batter,
He came through with an
the first
RBI
baseman,
single in his last
Rhys
at-bat.
Hoskins.
Damn it.
Slow roller left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Down the first base line. This has it. Second for one.
Out.
Relay to first in time. And just like
too.
that, this side is. And that'll bring up
Leading
the
off for the
Sacramento
Phillies,
product,
the
Rhys
first
Hoskins.
baseman, number
He
17,
was retired via the ground
Rhys
ball last time.
Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball toward
Fucking
the hole.
shift.
On to first.
He's
and
out.
That's an important
Damn, no
first
player
out
boost
to
for
start
Rhys.
the 8th here. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Hoskins had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the one hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
Holy shit, it's August 23rd. We can clinch the division. Damn. The Nationals sucked. Everyone in the East sucked this year. It's supposed to be a fucking four-way dogfight. It really has not. Wow. Holy shit. They're doing great, too. No.
The Phils are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game?
Leading off for the
Dansby
Braves,
Swanson lining up
the
to
shortstop,
hit. We're in the 8th now,
Dansby
and nothing's changed
Swanson.
out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp. And it's
0-2.
hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped
Ball.
settle him in.
A ball and
The
2
count is
strikes.
1 and
Some
2.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nick
your
Markakis
attention
will
please.
get the call here as he'll
Pinch
hit
hitting
for
for
the
the
pitcher.
Braves. Number 22,
Count
Breaking
1-0.
ball below the zone. That's ball
Markakis.
1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering
Ball. That
play.
count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
now batting, the right fielder,
This is the cat and
Ronald
mouse of
Acuna
baseball right here.
Jr.
Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an
0-1's the
offensive
count.
player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up.
Oh, okay. Just didn't want to pick that up. The fuck, dude? Fucking
the batter
retarded.
Ozzie
Second
Albies.
baseman.
And so
0-1.
after the first pitch to him,
Albies.
it comes up empty. It's strike 1. Albies with a
Yep, that ball
1-1
went out.
count now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
That's a ball.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're
3.
1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better
Now
relievers
batting,
now
the
towards
first
the end of the ball
baseman,
game.
Ooh,
This is
Freddie
set up perfectly right now.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away now as he looks at the called strike 1.
Fuck,
Swing and a
dude.
Drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
The left fielder, number 20.
Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top
Your
of inning
attention,
number
please.
8. And
Now
that'll
pitching
bring in
for the Phillies.
0-1's the count.
Number 52. Jose Alvarez.
Who's a knock here, 0 for
0-2
3
is
in
the
the
count.
game so far.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this
Yeah, I'm
much
free
left.
of pants again, dude.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. And no
Get the fuck out of here, fucking Yankee. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up and get away from us. You didn't even love us.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Digging
the
in
left
now,
fielder,
Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew
They'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this
the right fielder, number 3,
Ryan's been on a
Right.
nice hot streak as of late.
Harper.
I don't see anything anytime soon.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the
Did you not
plate.
hear me
So
the
go
first
after the
time?
first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's dying, dude. We're gonna take him out to the old shed.
His major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards.
Get
Running
the
now is
fuck
McCutcheon. Pitch inside
away
the throw.
from
Low
us.
throw.
No, both of you shut the fuck up.
Can't handle the short hop.
Will you just get the fuck out of here, you fucking Yankee? Why don't you go back up north where you belong?
Yankee, I think you might be like a week older than me, or the other way around.
Get the fuck out of here, you
I've
northerner.
been living in the South longer than you've been breathing, you fucking prick, you do.
You don't fucking know me.
You
My
think you
daddy owns this town.
You think you know your daddy? Your daddy works for my daddy. Because my daddy is the president of the Elk Club. What you gotta say on that one, you idiot?
Get the fuck away from me.
Now before the
My daddy's the president of the United States. Fucking Elk Club, Jesus Christ.
The throw behind the runner at
He's
second.
safe.
I want to kill myself.
Shut the fuck up, you yellow belly.
Runner back safely.
Go on, thought.
Fuck me. Oh yeah. Hey, wait, James. Bitch.
Chop toward the second baseman. Albies scoops it up, and there's
I got
one
the runner
away.
over.
the first baseman,
Next
number
to bat will be Reese
17.
Hoskins. He's working
Reese.
here to bring home that
Come on,
very
Reese, get him in.
important insurance run, standing at third.
Southern there, didn't
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I? Oh.
Well
0-1.
out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace?
August
swing off
23rd,
right
we have a
here?
chance for win number
That's what it
102
looks
and to
like.
clinch the
A guy
division.
with massive power letting it eat.
1-1.
Ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Oh my God, he didn't even throw it.
They'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting,
Shortstop,
Didi.
the left-handed hitting shortstop.
Ooh, look at Didi. 3
Glorious.
hits, 2 doubles.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Look at Didi.
Right to right. There it goes. And it's gone.
Hey,
He's
that's
been
the price you
unfucking
pay right
real,
there when you
dude.
try and sneak a fastball past this guy, power hitter. And
I
every
can't
power
Your
hitter
attention,
in the
please.
league knows you gotta
Now
start
pitching
with the
for the
number
Phillies.
one, man. You
Number
gotta get on the
36.
heater and adjust to
Stanley
everything else,
Robertson
and
and
he did
Melanson.
just that.
Mark Melanson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, JT Realmuto.
Damn, it could
This
be
is
8-0
line to
right
left.
now.
Ozuna is going
One
to get there
fucking
as he
slip
backs
up
up
pitch
to
for
put it
Zach
away,
Wheeler.
and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Gene
the
Segura
third baseman,
standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Segura.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
No mistake what he was sitting
Now
on,
batting,
looking for a
center
dead
fielder,
red piece of cheese middle of the
Jay
plate, and he didn't miss it.
Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As
Ball
the first
one.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame
I want
so
so badly
far.
for Jay Bruce to have at least a 20 home run season.
That evens it up 1-1.
Oh, good, he's already got 21. Like, this is bottom of my lineup hitting 21 home runs right here.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the alley for Bruce. Should be extra bases.
Come on, get that
Segura
running, get a blowout
isn't
bonus.
stopping. Here he comes
Segura,
to
you're
the
too
plate.
slow, you son of a
In
bitch!
time, and he's cut down at the plate.
Whatever.
Leading off for Atlanta,
Adam Morgan comes
the
on
catcher,
from the pen, hoping
Travis
to finish this one off in the
Darno.
top of the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
9th inning
your
begins
attention,
That's the
as
last
please.
one, I
first
would've got a
pitch is
blowout
taken
Now
for
pitching
ball
for
1.
the Phillies,
Morgan is
Number
adjusting to the
46,
new normal. As
Adam.
MLB now
What it is,
mandates
what
that
it is.
relievers reach the
Morgan.
end of an inning or face 3
That's
or
a ball.
more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Aye.
Travis Darno with an even 2-2 count now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Harper has a read on it. 1 down.
the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Aye.
Good bite to the slider, and he
Man,
takes
this team
my
has been
count.
incredible.
And
And
it's
it's
quickly
surprised,
0-2.
like, I feel like with the way the pitching was in the first half,
Bases
we
are
have
empty,
no
one man.
right to be as good as we are right now.
Big curveball
Like, yeah,
in
after
there
I
for
picked
a
up
call.
Lance
Third
Lynn, Corey
strike, and there
Kluber,
were 2
that
gone.
kind of got
Well,
Aaron.
we've seen
Like,
some
Zach Wheeler
really
was
good
doing all
pitching
right.
from
He
these
was
guys
really
in
the
this
only one
one.
that was doing
The
good.
bullpen has
Now
looked
back.
sharp.
And then
Backed up
the
with a
third
nice
baseman.
effort
Picking up
made
Lance
by
Lynn and
Joe
Corey
Harper.
Kluber gives me
no
a three-headed
run.
monster, but that
Pitching
also
has
got
become a
Aaron Nola
full
back on
staff
track,
effort,
giving me
and
a
I've been
four-headed
impressed with
monster.
the job these guys have done so far.
And the Phillies have done
Wow,
it.
what a play
They're
by
the
Harper to
National
win the
League
division.
Eastern Division champions. So the Phillies get the win.
And on top of that, I've had a good
coronation
bullpen. I was
can
not expecting this
commence.
bullpen to be good in the way
Yeah,
that
they
it was, to the
clinched
point
the
where I didn't need to make a
division
move,
championship and stamped their
and then I got the added
passport to
benefit
the
of being able to make the
postseason.
call-up.
This team
So,
entered the
like, I was
series
thinking
carrying
about
the weight
maybe
of
one, like, decent
expectations
arm to add,
from their fan
and I got the
base
call-up, and
and
I
the
said, fuck
media,
it, we're good.
and they've
We're
come
balling.
through with flying colors big time.
And you can bet, Dan, there's going to be
And now already here with still a week to go in August, we're already NL East champs with 102 wins. There's gonna be a lot of coasting now. Like, I'm probably only gonna get like 2 or 3 more opportunities to play. One of them's gonna be for the win record. One One of them will probably be some sort of stupid pitching situation, but we're projected to win 121 right now. We're at 105. So going into the last month, let's take a look at the standings. The Yankees got the AL East on lock. The Twins got the AL Central pretty much on lock. The A's and the Astros are battling for the West. And then the Astros, whichever team doesn't win the West is going to take the first wild card. The White Sox, Indians, and Rays are all battling for that second wild card, with the Red Sox being a game and a half back. And even then, I wouldn't necessarily say the Royals are out. They're only 4 back, but they've only won 3 of their last 10, which is not good. Same with the Sox. They've only won 4 of their last 10. Every other team's won 6 of their last 10. So, it depends. And they've lost 3 straight for that matter. So, not the best look for Boston. So that's done. Brewers and Cardinals are tied right now in the Central, with the Cubs 2.5 back. And even then, you can't necessarily count out the Reds 7.5 back. It's pretty much done for them, but you never know. Central, the Dodgers have that on lock. So the NL wild card is two ties. A tie for first place with the Brewers and the Cardinals, and the Cubs and the Nats are tied for the second one. Mets a half game back. Braves 2 games back. Padres 4 games back. I'd say they're still in it. Maybe even the Reds at 5. After that, you kind of dip off. Maybe the Rockies have a chance, but probably not. If you're under 500 at this point, you really probably don't have a chance of coming back. So really, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams for the wild card. Of course, too, though, it comes down to who wins the Central. That's going to knock off one of those teams. So clearly, one of the wild card teams is going to be from the Central, if not both. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out. Bottom of the 8th, I'm up 1-0. Eric Thames is at first with nobody out. Corey Kluber's on the mound. He's only given up 2 hits and a walk. He's only struck out 5, but he's doing Corey Kluber things. So that's awesome. Now I've got a lockdown bullpen, and then I've got
riding in once again.
I've got a monster rotation. That's what I need to work on.
No balls and a strike to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor.
Our pitching was terrible, especially starting pitching was terrible for the whole first half, though.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there and
so it's nice to see they kind of got it together here, especially with 2 big additions, both out of Texas.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan 0-1, Zimmerman.
Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. Good power curveball.
0-2 is the count.
In control. 0-2.
Ball match outside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem thrown in that situation, you leave that belt high.
Ooh, that stayed up, but hey, we'll take a strikeout.
Just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him to go down.
Your attention, please.
Ryan Zimmerman,
pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 47,
Mr. Clutch.
Howie.
Love Howie.
Kendrick.
Here at 273, 4 home runs and even 20 RBIs. McCutcheon is under it, and that retires the side. One left.
This changed defensively for the Nationals. Now playing third base. Number 47.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't
had
consistency.
Now batting, shortstop.
So coming to the plate,
Gregory changed my lineup in September
he'll look
again,
to
too.
bounce back after striking out his
And then again to start the postseason.
Ball 1.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hits it high and deep out to center field.
He's there. Oh, no, that's off the wall.
Oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet.
He took his
It's
time
off
throwing
the
it in,
wall.
too. Oh, that's a good throw, though.
The relay.
If that wasn't cut off, he's out.
Third base.
We'll take a DD triple.
Run there, but he's got himself a
Up next
triple
for
instead.
Philadelphia,
Striding in,
the catcher,
JT Realmuto.
JT.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him
Oh, wait,
so
wait,
far,
call time,
but
call
his
time,
guys
call
are looking
time.
for him to
Get some
change
insurance
that
here, but
right
before we do that, I gotta make sure
Yeah,
that
nothing better than coming
Robertson
through for the boys
is
in
one
a tight
of
game,
them.
Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in
That's
the air
gonna fall
to
in.
the right side. And a
Hey,
big
whatever you gotta do, it's an
RBI
RBI
there
base
as the
hit.
run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, I'd
The
say
third
that's a
baseman,
big
number 2.
RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the
Bad
pitch has
jump.
been for them tonight,
he's
they're
mute.
sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, even on a bad throw.
The
It's a
throw
bad
to
jump.
second is
The thing
there,
that sucks about
and
Real
he
Muto is the dude
out,
can run, but he
trying to
can't
steal
steal.
the base.
I should have swung at that. That was a decent pitch to hit. Would have avoided the double play.
Cue shot here out towards short.
Yeah,
That gets down, and he's got himself a base
and
hit.
it continues for Shave Roos or
This is just a
Heasley.
case of another
Getting
really good
Now
hitter
batting,
finding a way,
the center fielder,
even though that was a soft
Jay
liner, finding a way.
Ladies
to
and
get
gentlemen,
his.
your
Yeah,
attention
Shave Roos'
please.
average was not there, but he has been
The
better than
changes
expected.
for
this year.
Washington.
Dan,
Now
he has a
pitching
knack
and
for
batting
keeping
in
I was
the
not expecting to have him all year
Number
and enjoy him all year and
Daniel
want to keep him in.
Hudson.
But here we
Now
are.
playing left
Been
field
really
and
great in the
batting
eighth.
ninth.
He'll be inserted
Number
into
Solid
the
fielder,
number
actually. I
6
didn't realize
spot
how
good
following
fielder
the
he
double
was.
switch.
Soto.
Juan Soto is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting
That
ninth now
might
on
get
the
out.
double
It
switch.
will.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in,
Which
and he
means
serves one
I'm
up.
going to stick
A
with Kluber.
reliever's worst nightmare, and a
Now
big
batting,
confidence
the
boost to the
pitcher,
lineup.
Corey
Let's see if he can rebound.
Kluber.
In now, Corey Kluber. He swings and lines it to left. Soto is there. and
Non-save
they'll make the
situation.
catch to
I'll
retire.
let Kluber stay in, try to get the complete game shutout.
Now with the
His
plate,
energy's
Jan
halfway.
Gomes.
He's only at
for the
79 pitches. I did
Nationals.
not realize that. Holy
The
shit.
catcher. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. I
let's go.
guarantee by the end of this inning here, if he gets the 3 outs, his pitch count will be like, I don't know, 96.
Ball
Cut
2.
fastball misses downstairs,
Especially if we
and
can't
it's
find the zone
2-0
right
now.
now, Kluber. Come on, dude.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be
Got
looking
him.
for a fastball right here.
Throws in time, and that's out number
Dude
1.
was in under 80
The
pitches to
batter.
start the ninth.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first
Wow.
pitch. A
Soto.
little tardy
Oh,
there.
one's
No
the count.
balls and a strike. Fouled off.
I'm gonna throw a change up here, but oh well.
Ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look
2.
bleak here for the home.
Now
nine.
batting,
There are
right
2
fielder,
away now.
Michael
Digging in,
A.
Michael Taylor. He's their
Taylor.
last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a left
Ball.
hitter.
Damn.
The ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. It's
No,
a
that's
sinker
low.
that
Damn,
gets below the
dude.
zone for a ball.
Come on.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit.
That's gonna go for a
Cutchin
double.
going back, and this will find
Especially
the
if Kutch doesn't
wall
want to pick
out
it up,
here
that's gonna go for a
with
triple.
bullpen.
Oh
And
my
he will
God.
pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you're
The
struggling
batter
as a
number
team to put
14,
the ball in play,
second
every
baseman,
base hit as well.
Having a hard time
Garland.
finishing at bats.
Really
lately.
helped wake
Castro.
everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Last strike now for the Nats. Line drive to
Complete
left.
game 3 hit shutout on
But he
94
will
pitches.
make the catch on the hard
Pretty
hit
good
ball
outing
out
if you
there,
ask me.
and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Held on for victory shutout. I don't think Kluber's lost a game since he came over. I think his record was 9-7. Alright, September, so that means we got a September call-up coming through. Oh, no, I got another chance to play. Probably a sweep of the World Series champs. Sweep World champs in their house. Yeah, this will be, I have to go use the bathroom before I do anything else. Oh my god, it's 2:30 already. So I'm hold on. Tell what's wrong with this.
The Phillies, if they come out in top in this game, will complete a series sweep of the reigning World Series champions.
Okay. Yeah, my mic cord was all weird.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting.
0 for 2
Shortstop.
thus far in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the
Do that whole let's go Didi.
And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The catcher.
So
JT
next to the plate for the Phils,
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin comes in with 6 hits in 23.
Oh, that was a bad pitch to swing at.
He's taken him deep once. Turner fields it.
Oh, they barely got that. Oh no, they didn't get the out at second. They get anyone out. Holy shit, that's huge.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hot shot on the ground is short. Zips it to
yeah, now they got the double play. Oh, I thought he came off the bag. All right, we got to run in.
Does come in to score.
Now batting. The center fielder, Adam Hazley. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals. Number 55. Throw at it.
Do the hole. Run, Hazley, run! Damn it, Hazley, you slow piece of shit. Damn.
Here now is Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Fouled away.
The shortstop.
Yeah, the amount of runs that we've given up since I changed around my entire pitching rotation has been so much lower. We were looking at games where if I wanted to win, I had to score at least 5 runs a game, which wasn't the most daunting task for this offense, but you can't put your team on the offense every single game like that. Now I got, and like that's the thing, it would also wear out my bullpen. Going to the bullpen less, so that means they're well rested, which means they're even more effective. Starters can go deeper into games. This has turned into quite the team.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there, and there's out.
We have some crazy developments along the way as well, and I'll touch on that when the year is over. But still.
The left fielder, number 22.
We're closer to the end than I think, because I'm not going to have to play too much in September, as far as I know.
Low and inside with it, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel 2-1.
And yeah, it's pretty clear that as the year, like in real life, as the year went on, as this from the game coming out to now, it's like I need my own spring training, so I need to start off like easier and work my way up. So I could have upped the difficulty by now and made these runs even more realistic and challenging. But I want to do them all at the same level before I switch over to beginner for my second run through, where I'm just looking to steamroll at that point. When I go to beginner, like I'm talking like I want to be hitting home runs left and right and like setting the all-time wins record as the Baltimore Orioles and just making, not really caring too much about improving the team pitching wise, but just adding as many bats as I can.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hey, this is
I mean, that's all. I'm just gonna power swing everything and try to drive the ball as much as possible when I switch over to beginner. Okay, they're sticking with the lefty. My sound is still.
Your attention, please.
Pinch hit here.
Pinch hit for the Phillies. Number 9.
Sucks I can't go to Jay Bruce when there's a righty on the mound. He's not too bad against lefties, but he's definitely better against righties. Also, I hate, personally, the lefty-lefty matchup in general. Like, it's not as good for me to see. Righty-righty isn't too bad, but lefty-lefty sucks for some reason.
He's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big.
Now they go to the right.
Slow it down. Don't be
shot.
Kingery can hit lefties a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for
right-handed batter who waits next.
Number 50.
You usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt.
Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness.
Damn, that was a good pitch to hit, and I missed it. If I got that pitch with Jay Bruce against a righty, it's a tie game. We're looking at another 460-foot bomb. Can't believe I hit 2 of those with him this season.
Number 2.
Stepping up now, Segura. He'll look to bounce back.
It's nice. I'll have the 3, 4, 5 with mine.
Ground short. Turner has it.
Sucks that I can't get to them right now with runners on base, but at least if I can keep this, keep the score where it is.
Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading up for Washington,
the first baseman, I got my big bats coming up.
Eric.
Set with the 0-1.
Sean Doolittle is a lefty, I believe.
Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing
suck
with the new rules
because
around reliever
for
usage.
Harper, he's better against lefties, but again, it's the lefty-lefty matchup that I dislike. Hoskins is not as good against lefties as he is righties. Same with
The
Didi.
batter number 14, second baseman.
Didi's not a huge difference between righties and lefties, but it's still he's better against righties. And then again, a lefty-lefty matchup that I don't want to deal with.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts from the stretch.
The catcher, number 28.
Of course, too, with it being a one-run game, I'm going to think to myself, solo bomb ties it, solo bomb ties it, solo bomb ties it.
And this is swung on and missed.
I got the count 0-2.
And he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Solo bomb ties it.
As he gets another punch out and strikes out this time.
Adam Morgan doing good.
Your attention, please.
Now, yeah, he's a lefty. Oh, I got McCutcheon. That's right.
Number
Holy
63.
shit. The lefty on the mound to start for them.
Doolittle.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh.
We kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Damn it.
Swing and he pops him up.
He's working me inside good.
Is there 1 quick out to start
Some
inning
good inside
number 9.
pitches.
The right fielder, number 3.
At least I'm not going to get shut out.
Right.
That's the other
Harper
positive
will
side
dig
here.
into the
Harper.
plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it.
How's Doolittle doing this year? Ooh, not good at all. That is a terrible ERA for a closer. I mean, that's not a good ERA period, but for a closer specifically.
Hit sharply, but
Fuck, dude, I'm out in front of these pitches. That was such a good pitch to hit, too. Can you imagine if Bryce Harper went yard right now to tie it in Washington?
Hard liner to center field.
Drop in.
That gets down. He's got
Okay, well, he got on base, so now I can ground into a double play to end it.
Well, you know what?
Probably on the first pitch, because I don't have self-control.
To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up.
No way.
Swing, and he pulls it down the line.
Fucking Didi, dude!
Out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th.
Unbelievable. Didi Grigovsky does it again.
Then he quiets him in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more
just kept it fair, got it out of here.
Your attention, please.
Hey, now I gotta warm up
now
my closer.
Number 36.
We've seen his ERA go up a fair amount lately.
Harris.
Top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto.
I love those non-power swing home runs that are just like on a line to get out. Don't get me wrong, I love power swing home runs that are, you know, no doubters, but those non-power swing ones that just kind of good arc and get out, love that.
The first baseman,
That's what that was with Didi. I wasn't expecting to go yard there. Wasn't trying to.
First offering on its way. Rounded up the first base
Fair ball,
line.
nice. That can go for 2.
For a hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And this will find its way to the 335
Good double
sign.
Reese.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Standing in,
now
Adam Hazley.
The center
Been a rough
fielder.
go of things at the plate for him so far, but these guys are looking
double
for him
switch
to
Bruce
change
in.
that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys.
Oh God, especially if Jay Bruce got that
Especially when
pitch.
you're kind of due to do something productive.
My God, if Jay Bruce
Taylor is going to have room out there.
a little
as he
inside, but if I
puts this away.
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
will
your
come on now
attention,
as the
please.
pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals.
Come on, David Robertson. Let's get it together here.
To finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Zimmerman.
Pitch taken.
Now
Several
pitching for
inches
the
below
Phillies.
the zone, in fact.
Number 30.
He's a guy looking to
Come on, dude.
Robertson.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping.
Oh my God.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
There we
That's
go.
on the outer edge.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The count's
Good
full.
pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Harper
Run, Bryce, run, Bryce, run.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Move into the
Pinch hitting for the Nationals.
to try to get something
Number
started
47.
Here with 1 gone in the inning.
Howie.
Numbers on the year:
Kendrick.
272, 4 home runs,
Beautiful.
and even 20
0-2 is the
RBIs.
count.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner.
Come on, Austin.
And
Nice
he will
basket
make
catch.
the play
Okay, I'm
out
glad I
there,
kept
and
him
there
instead
are
of
2
Bruce. I don't
away
think Jay
now.
makes that
Pinch
play.
hitting for the
Robles
Nationals.
will grab a bat and
Number
hit for the pitcher
16.
here. Hit on the
Victor
ground down the first baseline.
Robles.
Nice comeback
Down
win. That
the
hurts
out
their
of the
wild
ball
card
game
hunt.
is over.
Are they in the wild card? Yeah, they are.
So the Phillies just completed a sweep of the defending
Nice.
World Series
A lot of
champions.
momentum
I mean, that
as we
statement
push
speaks for
towards that
itself.
all-time win
If
record.
you want to be the king, you've got to beat the king, and this team has now clearly demonstrated that they are capable of doing it. Postseason baseball is a different deal, of course, but all the same, it's a serious feather in the cap for this team right now.
Wow, a lot of momentum actually. We're gonna get additional call-ups here too. So I'm gonna have to change my shit around. Is this the win record right here? Because I'd love to do it at home. We have a nice home stand here. No, just pin a loss on a division rival. How close are we? Ooh, we're still, what, 5 games away? So we'd have to win this one and then like win out the home stand here. Ooh, the Nationals are in the wild card. They're only a half game back. This is going to be a dogfight. We got some teams here. We got 4 teams vying to get in with 3 teams currently sitting there. Okay, how about the AL? Because the AL, okay, so far the AL has also 4 teams vying to get in, really. Okay, so we need to rearrange everything again. Pitching rotation is going to be Wheeler, Kluber, I'll do Nola, Kluber, Lynn, Eflin. I'm thinking about if I want to swap these 2. Probably not. Robertson there, those 2 there. And then the lineup. One last time. Switch you with you. Alec Boehm got called up. I kind of want to put him in the lineup because he's a solid hitter to have. But then I'd lose out on the speed of Scott Kingery. Shit. Fuck. You know what? Boehm can DH. No, wait. Yeah, Boehm can DH because then you go there. You come out for you. DV Grulian? Who is this kid? No, not bad catcher, actually. Just not JT Realmuto. You 2 switch. And then you... I'm gonna keep that the way it is, actually. Okay, and then we'll do Kingery. There it is. Kingery, Segura, Harper, Hoskins, Didi, Realmuto. Oh wait, Kutch. Kingery, Kutch, Harper, Hoskins, Didi, JT, Gene Segura, Alec Boehm, Jay Bruce. Yes. With a DH. Without a DH, it's a little bit more difficult to put Boehm in there because then someone has to ride the pine. Yeah, I guess. First of all, switch those two before I forget. Bohm is better against lefties, so I could... so is Kingery, though. And Segura. Bohm could play first. So maybe I'll put him at first against the lefties, since Reese can't do lefties as well. Yeah, I guess I'll do that, so I'll switch these two out for now. We'll do Kingery, Kutch, Harper, Hoskins, Didi, JT, Segura, Bruce. That doesn't change. This, on the other hand, again, when there is a DH, we can just do this, then switch you back to short, switch these two around again, you go there, and we'll do Kingery, Segura, McCutcheon, Harper, Didi, JT, actually, yeah, Didi, JT, I might swap these two. Bohm, Hoskins, Bruce. No DH, we'll do... Hoskins is actually going to sit out for Bohm. I'm going to switch those two. You come out for him. You and you switch positions, and we do Kingery, Segura, McCutcheon, Harper, Real Muto, Didi, Bohm, Bruce. And see how we go. See how we like it. Even though I'm probably like I'm only gonna have another time to play other than this one right now. Oh, my phone's at 96. I don't need to plug it in.
So a runner at first now with
now
nobody
batting,
out.
second
Bring
baseman,
up Josh Harrison.
Josh
Now wait a second.
Harrison.
Stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
If I put Didi in for him, then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 18, Didi.
Oh, the game fucking skipped on me.
Tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Caleb Smith has had our number all year.
With 47 homers and 134 RBI.
One ball, one strike.
It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball
Damn.
late, and it looks like the batter has a
Not very
better
Didi
idea
Gregorius-esque
of what he's looking for after that
this
second
year.
pitch.
Back to first,
No,
and a
okay.
costly at bat there as the possible
Now
tying
batting,
run is erased
the
on
catcher,
the double play.
JV Gruyo.
Bases
JT
empty now.
Your attention please.
Real Muto will get
Pinch
the
hitting
call
for the
to
Phillies.
pinch hit here as
Last thing I want to do is get shut
Number
out
2
after
out,
though,
the
too.
bases
JT.
empty.
Real Muto.
Now the fastball
0-1's
is
the
swung
count.
on and
Swung right
missed.
through it.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the.
We have just one hit. That's the thing. Like that's what. How does Caleb Smith kill us?
Now a swing and a deep
JT
drive
got
to
him,
left, and it ain't coming back.
Pinch hit solo
That
shot.
one is out of here.
Love that
This
too.
game is tied.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in
Now
bunches.
batting,
And this
third
could be the
baseman.
beginning
Ooh, I like
of a
that.
Very, very good hot
Whoa.
A
Damn.
shot to first base and caught there to end the.
Like Bohm stance.
Your
JT
attention
Realmuto
please.
will stay in the ball
This
game,
game
taking
is
over the
against
pitching
Phillies
duties
here.
behind the plate.
Now playing second base.
Switch.
Number
New
18,
inning set to get
Didi.
underway. Here's Matt Joyce
Gregorius.
now. 0 for 2 for him to
And
this
who's
point.
on Eflin? Sick of him for now.
First pitch on its way. And he swings
0-1.
to the fastball and doesn't catch up with
Hopefully.
it. It's 0-1.
Save the
I
bullpen
know
for
it's
if we go to
cliche and it's
extras.
tired at times, but a
Pull, that's
well-located
inside.
fastball down at the knees is still the best
Bullpen.
pitch in the game.
Sit. Might. I don't know. Arrieta. I haven't used Arrieta once all year, I don't think. Like, me personally. This is my first time using Eflin, even.
And now a
Count
curveball
is
That matter, I believe,
in
too.
dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
well, pitching domination continues. Just
I mean, these are the numbers with these runs are already going to be pretty ridiculous. I can't wait to play these teams. If I'm doing this right now, obviously I need lightning to strike twice in some regards. But like, this is going to be probably my best run yet, numbers-wise. Even with some of the teams I did at the beginner. Like, the only team I don't plan on playing again is San Francisco. That, I just could not. No, even then, maybe we'll see how my mood is when I get there. But I just did not have fun with that team.
Hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
And I pretty much did them from start to finish beginner anyways because of how fucking terrible this is. I wish there's a way to turn off pitching too. Like if I could just sim the pitching and do nothing but hit, I would for the beginner ones.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutcheon. And
nice catch, Koch.
A nice running play to record the second out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 26.
This is what I need out of my pitchers. This is my 5 guy right now. Zach Eflin is the 5th guy in my rotation. This is what I need out of my 5 guy going into the postseason. Ooh, fair ball. Hit the corner. Nice. Okay, now where that was like a very lax throw that still just like was actually solid. So where was that kind of arm strength?
Second base.
All the time.
Jonathan Beyond.
Okay. Cool. Zach Eflin did his job.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami. Number 73. 6-0.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Nice.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
I already know who I'm going to pinch hit. Jay Bruce.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 9. Jay Bruce.
Bruce is another one I enjoy hitting with. Stance-wise and all that. If his attributes were better, he would have been killing it for me this year, I'm sure.
There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down.
Nice.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best
I don't like
arms
running
in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
But that's big. Now Jay just needs to move him over.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled
Swinging at pitches like that is not going to move him over.
Right-handed pitching so far this season. Bruce hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his bat.
That was a really tough take, not gonna lie.
He beats you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing,
and he turns
there it is.
On sending it high and deep to right. Gone! And that
Jay
two-run
Bruce.
home run delivers an 8th-inning lead.
We were definitely setting the team home run record too. Like
a 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
Some of my worst home run hitters are doing that. You know, getting 20+ home runs.
The batter,
got 19.
Number 2. Second baseman.
Out of everyday starters. Obviously, the bench players are less than that.
He's there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now batting.
Andrew.
One of the craziest things to me, it might even be crazier than Didi Gregorius, is the fact that McCutcheon went back to MVP form. I was hoping that he would go back to being good, but not, you know, top player.
The right fielder.
Harper had a slow start to the year. If he started off the way he's been finishing, his numbers would be unreal too.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Oh, duh. I'm an idiot too.
A bad one there. It's strike 1.
Sir Anthony can sit, and Dave Robertson can get up.
Runners on the move for second.
Terrible jump.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, they got me.
Yeah, he got
him. And they got
greedy.
him.
Dumb greedy at that. Not just regular greedy, dumb greedy, but whatever. 2-run lead now after that Jay Bruce home run. Oh, okay, we're going to hit Bryce, are we?
So it's a runner at first with 2 men
now
out.
batting.
And that'll
the
bring
first baseman.
perennial MVP
Wait, no. Shit.
Shit.
He's running. pulled high in
I had to
the
swing
air
it that,
out to
otherwise
left
Bryce
field.
would have meat.
Dickerson's there.
Dead
And
meat.
that ends the inning.
But whatever. Go to David Robertson. No, don't double switch. No.
Your attention, please.
Takes the ball
Now
in inning
pitching
number
for
9, looking to close the door.
number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's out.
Here we go
Robertson.
with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Someone on
We
this
can
offense
hopefully get the all-time win record at home,
to have a
and it would be
quality
against
AB
Washington,
and start the
hopefully.
line moving again.
Hit on the
Division
ground to third.
rival.
Throw
The
on
rivalry's
first
kind of
base
get
out, and
bigger
that
over
is how the
time.
9th inning gets underway.
I feel, especially with the whole Bryce Harper thing. Before
The
they weren't
left
really
fielder,
necessarily like
Stepping
big
in,
rivals,
ready for
obviously in the
another
same
shot.
division, but
Corey
you don't really hear like,
Dickerson
oh shit,
grounded
Nationals,
out
Phillies this
last
weekend.
time up.
Until this
0-1
past
the
year.
count. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Not that that really
And
matters
he
this
fouls
year
this
too,
one
with
off.
how one-sided we played.
1 out,
but,
nobody on.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a
I got
bit
the count.
low.
1 and 2.
Hey, every ball club has a spark plug guy,
2-2 the
and
count.
this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit hard to short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to
You're
first to
out.
be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting,
So
the
here's
first
the
baseman.
cleanup hitter for Miami,
Jesus
Jesus Aguilar.
Aguilar.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final
Another comeback
out here
win
tonight.
too with that.
And he'll step on first
Can't
for
keep
the
this
out, and
offense
the ball
down.
Game is over.
Should have got more momentum than that because of being shut out with 2 hits until that JT home run. Is this the wins record right here? I think it is. I wasn't paying attention. Set the all-time season's wins record. We're down 1 in the top of the 8th. Man, a 40-game lead. The East really wasn't that good this year, too. Like, that's part of why. It's because we were such a great team in such a shit division. We had these guys, and then the rest are all hovering around 500. 500, 507, and then 5 games above 500. You know, so 40-game lead. Let's see what we can do here. Down 1, top of the 8th. Jose Alvarez on the mound.
The Phils, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time
Also,
record
playing in
for
Citizens Bank Park is a
wins in
really great
season.
ballpark to play in, so that's
First
also
delivery
beneficial
to
for
him on
me
the
Leading
way.
off for the Nationals,
whenever I have to
Towards
play.
the second
center
baseman,
fielder, number
reined
2.
in.
Got it.
Throw on to
Adam
first in time, so the
Ethan.
leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number
First
22.
offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Juan Soto.
Soto.
Is at the
Counts
plate
1
as
and
he
0.
watches ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the
Shit.
bullpen. Swing and he pops him up, and that's in there. Base hit.
It's also not Jay Bruce's center, I don't think. I don't think he's a
seeing it
gold
like a
fielder.
baseball right now. Even
The
his
right fielder,
soft
number
Especially in a
9.
secondary position.
Eric
He's making it
Dang.
Oh,
nearly
that's it.
impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate,
1 and
this
1.
guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee so you can get in the
Oh
air.
my god,
Hit ball
dude.
to short.
These little
And
dinky
that's
ass
through
base
for a
hits.
hit.
That's what I'm supposed to do. Not have it happen to me.
Hey, look at this guy compete.
A little blue base hit, and then it goes through the little hole
Up
there.
next for the
He had
Nationals,
already had the hat
the
trick.
third
He
baseman,
was staring the
Howie
golden sombrero straight in
Kendrick.
the face.
1-0.
1-0 the
There's
count.
no way they actually hit him.
Soto
Right?
on second. Thames is over at first with 1
Ooh.
away.
1
But
ball,
he
1
gets
strike.
back in time, safe at second base.
Close.
Snap throw
Nope, that's
from
off the
the
plate.
catcher.
Ball 2.
I don't know why I threw a third there. Okay, I need to get my head on the right spot here. Get my
2-1.
head on off the swivel.
In there for strike number
Where it
2.
belongs. Get my head
Boy, the
right.
Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really
Nice.
haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Up next for the Nationals,
the
second baseman,
in the top half.
Starlin.
No balls and one strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
One more good pitch out of you, Jose Alvarez.
0-2 now. 1 run, 7 hits.
That was a good pitch, too.
So far for
Need one more out-producing pitch from you, Jose Alvarez.
Got him.
There it is.
And that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Shut out with only 3 hits.
The catcher.
Could be better, but
Real Muto.
damn, that was a good pitch to hit, and I just missed it.
With a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field, and that is off the wall.
Take a leadoff double, though. We got to make something happen with it now, though.
When I heard that,
Now batting, second baseman, Segura.
Get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things.
Damn, that's a good changeup. Weird arm angle, too. I thought that was a curveball, and I thought it was going to break out of his zone.
As he takes a called strike, it's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find your strike zone. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway
center fielder. He's got a good arm.
Is under it. Catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second.
Nice. Even if that were online, I think I'm safe. So we'll take that. It's huge.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Run just 90 feet away at third. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing
That should do it.
Fly ball.
That should get him in.
Should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third.
No,
he's in there at the plate.
Nice.
And we are tied here in the 8th.
Pinch hit now. We'll go to Jay Bruce.
Your attention, please.
We'll grab a bat and
pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 9, Jay Bruce.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Oh, imagine if we walk off for 117.
In the air,
damn.
down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Come on, Jay. Damn, it was inside.
In the air out to right field. Thames is under this one.
Come on,
tucks
double
this
switch
one away
in.
to retire the side.
I'm not going to, but I kind of want to.
Your attention, please.
Beyond the mound to
Now
start the
pitching
9th
for
inning,
the
and his
Phillies.
job will be keeping the ball
Number
game
50.
tied until the bottom.
Good.
Vikings split
Kick
it.
off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing
Ball
in
one.
one. A ball and a strike
I
that
got one
count
ball,
to
one
Suzuki. Fouled off.
We should have warm up Arrieta here. Pinch hitter up. So 1, 2, 3 do it.
A splitter, but he
Two
started
ball,
it too
two
low as
strike.
it bounces up to the plate. Fouled away.
Come on, Hector. I feel like Hector Neris hasn't been used too much.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for
Either that or he's just
first
been
out
that
in the
good.
9th.
His ERA is extraordinarily low.
From the
Now
stretch,
batting,
here's
the
pitch.
first baseman,
Because he's a
Oh,
closer,
one
not
again.
in a closing role.
Zimmerman.
His career
So
numbers
the game doesn't
against
like to
Hector
use them
Neris.
for whatever
He's 0
reason.
for 9. And he strikes him out as well. So back-to-back punch-outs here to the
Ladies
first
and gentlemen,
two men he faces
your
out of the
attention,
bullpen.
please.
Victor
Pitching
Robles
for
will get the
Washington.
call to pinch hit here.
Number
So we'll see what he
16.
can do with 2 outs.
Victor
Quick 1, 2,
Robles.
3, 9th though for Hector. 10
Flip this
pitches.
one to first.
Might think about using him.
Now
Well,
pitching for the Nationals.
they're gonna bring in Sean Doolittle anyways.
Number
Wow.
This is a
63,
non-save situation.
John
It's evident that they're just
Doolittle.
trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about
Too high.
just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Also too high. Man, I was late on that. Harrison was pretty big for me on the Tigers last year. way too. I don't know how I got a piece of that. I wanted to check swing it anyways, but yeah, I gotta focus on the zone here. There we go.
And that will make him 1 for 4 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard, and the guy can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet. Top
Watch
side.
legs lefties.
See if he works a bunt, hit and run.
A lot. Jeez, he's got his stuff up a lot this year.
The 1-0. Hard liner towards short.
Oh man.
Pulled in by the shortstop.
Fuck Trey Turner. I like Trey
Now
Turner.
batting, right fielder.
And Bryce
Right.
Harper will dig in at the plate. He's
Harper.
got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
I should have pinch ran Scott Kingery. I'm an idiot.
Strike 1.
Oh, well. Unless he's already pinch hit, I wasn't paying attention.
The 0-1.
Imagine if Harper goes yard too to fucking face the franchise.
Well off the outside.
This is why we, send you the big money here, Bryce. Back up the Brinks truck to your house.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side.
He's pitching solid though, good sliders since that bat. Lefty-lefty matchup, that's what you got to do with those sliders.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
I got to count.
2
2 and
balls
2.
and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second.
It's gonna be a tough turn.
Castro's got it.
He's
One
out.
there. Relay
Beat it
throw.
out.
Late as he's well safe at first.
All right, Reese. See what you can do
The
here.
first baseman, number
Next to battle
17,
is Hoskins.
Three.
It's in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Hoskins.
How's Hoskins' numbers against lefties? Did those change at all?
In a tie ball
Not
game,
really.
so he'll step out and
There's
ask for
contact up
time.
against righties, which I can be happy with, but
Here's the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
1-0. Here it is. Harper running from first.
it's a terrible
That
jump.
evens it up 1-1.
69 speed isn't really that good to run around to him.
1-1 the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Come on, make him throw this inning. Damn
High and
it.
deep down the left field line.
2 inside.
And no one will get this one.
Steady diet of fastballs is like that. I'm kind of surprised.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2
Good
strikes.
spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hot shot towards the hole. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
I swear if Didi hits a walk-off on
Talk
him,
about having a pretty
Now
special
batting,
game. That's
shortstop,
his 3rd single
Didi.
game, D-Row.
Gregorius.
Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the first pitch. And this is hit on to the right side. Foul. Hit sharply
Damn.
on the ground.
hit too hard.
By Castro.
That's
And
bullshit.
the
Perfect.
threat will not
You get perfect timing, perfect contact on a fastball at 95 in the heart of the plate. You don't ground that out. You send that into the
Ball,
seats.
that's off the
That's
plate.
a bunch of bullshit. I was so glad at first when they added the perfect thing, but it really has just turned into another reason for them to fuck you. Like more bullshit.
Swung on and
1
missed.
ball,
That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot
Ugh,
hitter in
I don't want
check
to throw
in
splitters
game
to
4
Trey
this
because if he hits it on the ground, he could very easily beat it out. But he's also a good hitter, so
This is foul
pick
right
a poison
side.
with him.
No, that's
Oh,
Good
give me
take
that
there.
call.
Close,
What?
but it's 2-2.
How on the perfect umpire zones do they still go like
Got
50-50 with calls half the time?
Finger pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box.
The
Adam
center
Eaton.
fielder,
Right
number
on
2,
top of one. It was a
Adam
ground out victim last
Eaton.
time. Ready with the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Catch that, catch that, catch that.
Harper
Nice.
is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Come on, I want this 117 at home.
The left fielder.
Oh, I gotta go through Soto. Shit.
Grounder down the line at third. 2 out, nobody on.
Soto's got good numbers against Nails too.
0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Nice. Come on.
Real
It's gonna be
Muto
foul.
has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your
Austin
attention,
Voth
please.
comes on to start
Now
the home
pitching for
10th, and he's
Washington.
just hoping to get this one
Number
into
50,
the 11th inning.
Austin Voth.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to
Through,
the
get
left
through.
side. Turner loves it.
Oh,
First
JT.
stretch that time
I
as
feel like he
they
wasn't
get
running
it by
hard
a
all the
step
way.
for out number 1.
Now batting. The
Settling
second
in now,
baseman.
Gene Segura.
Gee.
It was
About
a fly
Segura.
out.
I guess that'll be Adam Morgan. Castro and Kendrick are good contact there against lefties, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
He's there.
Eaton is under
Damn
it. Makes the play, and there are
Yeah, I
two
should have
gone
double switched
now.
in Jay Bruce, too.
Now
And
batting.
now,
Center
Adam
fielder.
Heasley. He's hitless in
Adam
his 2 at-bats so far.
Hazley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, never mind.
Right
Hazley gets it
field.
done
This could do it.
for 117.
Game over. Walk-off home run.
The unlikely of heroes.
Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this
Adam
ball
Hazley, you
game
just
is
etched your name in
over.
history forever, dude. Way to go, kid. An extra inning walk-off home run for the team's 117th win of the season.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one
No
guy
doubter
to
at
step
that.
up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So the Phillies have just eclipsed the 1906 Chicago
A lot of
Cubs
momentum.
and 2001 Seattle Mariners for Major League Baseball's all-time regular season wins record.
Wow, an amazing feat. To say the least, this is now a historic team. Interesting, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series, but I don't imagine that fact will give these guys pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence.
Nice win streak we're on here. I'm gonna have to look at this one when I take the franchise view. 127 and 35. Third in batting. Wow. Not one but 2 teams had better offenses than us. I am shocked at that. I had 3 guys at least with 40 home runs each. Harper, McCutchen, and Didi. First in pitching is a surprise. Oh, I mean, the second half was great for us. 19th in fielding. We were expected to win 108. We won 127 for a win differential of plus 19, 5 stars for the second half, plus 8 in the team affinity. In the wild card, we will be taking on St. Louis. Or not in the wild card. The winner of the wild card game that we will be taking on is St. Louis. Wow. Okay, so let's see how the playoffs ended up. Let's see how everything went down here. Starting the AL East, the Yankees clinched the best record in the AL in the East. No surprise there, really. These 2 teams are a little bit of a surprise. That's about where I'd expect the Red Sox record to be, but I would have expected the Rays to have at least 190 again. And then these 2 to swap and have the Blue Jays be a little bit closer to 500 than this. The Blue Jays were horrible. Holy shit. That's actually surprising. Twins winning the Central is not really a surprise. By 2 games is a little bit. I was expecting that to be a little bit of a bigger gap. The A's winning the West is a little bit of a surprise. They did it in... Oh, it actually came down to a tie. They tied for the West. So they played a playoff game because 96 and 67 is 163. not 162. Right? I don't know why. All of a sudden, that doesn't sound right in my head. Yeah, 163. So they won a 1-game playoff with the Astros to win the West, and including a 9-game win streak to end the season. The Indians won 9 of their last 10 and 5 straight to end the year. So they went on a tear. Both Astros, Indians, and A's all went on tears to end the year. 8 out of their last 10, 9 out of their last 10, and 9 out of their last 10 again. Wow. So the Astros had home field advantage in the wild card over the Indians. Obviously, we did our thing. The Brewers ended up winning the Central. Wow. At 89 wins. That was also a 1-game playoff. So this was a situation here. We had a couple of 1-game playoffs to decide divisions again. Brewers won a 1-game playoff against the Cardinals. And then the Cardinals went on to, and then the Dodgers won the West. So then the Cubs. No, it's 162. So the Mets just got out by 1 game, so that sucks for them. So the Cubs and the Cardinals in the wild card. The Cardinals won that. The Indians bounced to the Astros in the wild card game. So a little bit of a different look in the playoffs this time around. Dodgers winning the West is no surprise still. Yankees winning the East is no surprise still. Central, so the Yankees and the Dodgers are very common. The Indians and the Twins, one of the two is also always going to win the Central. The Indians winning the wild card game against Houston and having no Houston at all is a little surprising. St. Louis is like not really actually there too often. So that's interesting to see them there. They ran into us, so they're not going to go any further. And Milwaukee winning the Central is the biggest surprise. The Cubs not being anywhere is a pretty big surprise. So I need to change my stuff up here. Pitching rotation in the postseason, you know what? I'm actually kind of okay with it. Although I would have rather done this. So that'll be my rotation after this series, presumably. Lineup is the last time I have to change this clusterfuck of a lineup around, thank God. And we'll do Kingery, McCutchen, Harper, Hoskins, Didi, Realmuto, Segura, Hazley, Bruce. No DH. You come out for you, and you switch. Kingery, McCutchen, Harper, Hoskins, Gregorius, Realmuto, Segura, Bruce. Actually, no, it's the postseason. I can do this now. Switching those two in the postseason now. Against lefties with the DH, you come out in favor of you switch with you switch with him, and then you switch with... No, that's good. So we'll do Kingery, Segura, McCutchen, Harper, Didi, JT. Actually, I was supposed to do JT, Didi, Reese, Hazley, Bruce. No DH. You swap with you. Everything else. Oh, you two switch. Kingery, Segura, McCutchen, Harper, JT, Didi, Reese, J. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We're up 2-1 game 1. Aaron Nola's given up 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 6 Ks. Tommy Edmonds up here to lead off the top of the 6th. We just took the lead back. Or we just took the lead. We tied it in the 4th, took the lead in the 5th. Okay.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence.
Leading off for the
Cardinals
Cardinals
for the first time since
the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
The count's 1-1.
Ball and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
That Cardinals bullpen line, I think, fucked up the line where he'd say, so the Phillies back in the postseason. Yada, yada, yada. I like hearing that stuff.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
more impressive,
Paul
no walks up to this point. So
0-1.
he's pounding that
Only
stone
300 game
strikes,
winners, I just realized that too.
making
Us
these
Yankees and
hitters swing the
Dodgers.
bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in.
I say
0-2.
only as if that's not a big deal.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's
Nola's
picking
dealing.
the baseball up off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul Goldschmidt.
the batter,
Sent
number
packing
11,
for out number 2
Shortstop.
in the 6th.
Paul.
And this
Oh,
is
one's the count.
on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe
I got
this
the count.
guy's looking to
0-2.
do exactly that.
How about striking out the heart the order in order?
Next to dig in will be Bryce
Leading
Harper.
up for the
They'll get
Phillies,
things started here in the second
the right
half of
fielder,
the 6th.
Bryce Harper.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike
That's how
1.
Harper got, dude. Yeah, not bad. Got that contact against righties up a little bit, I think. I think it was like in the 60s.
On its way, the
Start of the
0-1
year.
pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
This playthrough's been a breeze. I think I started this yesterday, no? 2 days ago.
Swing, and there it goes.
Harper.
He got all
Second
of that
deck.
ball into the second deck and gone.
Second home run of the game for Bryce. So, because Washington lifted their curse of never making it past the first round, but Bryce
Solo
hasn't yet.
home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, his second home run of the game. And it
So my
gives
man's out
the
here
Phillies
making
a
sure that doesn't
3-1
happen.
lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the
Here's
shortstop,
Didi
Didi Gregorius.
Back to back.
Right field is absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that.
Didi
ball.
almost hit the third
Way
deck.
outta here. Back-to-back home run.
Harper and Didi go back to back. And it's 4-1 in game 1.
A solo shot
Didi said
here
anything you could do, I could
straightaway
do better.
right
Did I just see
field.
Carlos
His
Martinez
first
slide
homer
big
here
time?
in the series, and the Phillies have opened
whoever's
it
on the
up
mound for
now.
them?
It's 4-1.
How far did Didi's go? I want to see Didi's home run. Because Harper's went 411. Didi's must have went like 437, I'm going to say.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games. Yeah,
Do it the old-fashioned way. 434. I was off by 3 feet. I'm going to check this quick. Okay. Yeah, I did see that slide. Oh, there's also something else I wanted to do before I forget. Test. Test. 1, 2. Test. Is this too loud? No, this is good. I think this is good. Yeah. I'll roll with that. Oh. Do that. Oh, I just took a screenshot when I didn't mean to. I want to go to settings quick. Okay, yeah.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. With Nola so dealing,
I think this lead is going to be safe.
Now off the plate, ball one. Off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
On first, so a good bounce.
Seriously, looked like he was not on the bag for that, but that's just me.
The first baseman, number 17.
Three. And that'll bring up
Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. DeYoung gathers it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
he came across to score after doubling in
Kingery.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there.
Good check. Broke your damn wrist on that,
this
but
guy's
still.
nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I'm going to go to a knee on that one.
Pitch on the way. And he's got himself
good
another one.
slider.
He picks up strikeout number 9 here.
He got 9 Ks, but he gave up 4 runs.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on
leading
strikes
off for the
last
Cardinals.
time up.
The left fielder, Tyler.
I will look to someone for the 8th inning. Probably Jose Alvarez. Who's extra in my bullpen?
A lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through. Into right.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stick with Nola for now.
He stayed focused, drove a line drive base hit.
Who is that? They got great speed, but can't steal for shit, seemingly. Tyler.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
I'd say I'm surprised he's not running, but with a 5 steal, like,
he falls behind 1-2.
kind of understand why he's not.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts.
So did someone bite Nola for a home run? Like, how did he get 1 run? He's dealing right now.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he struck him out. And strikeout number 11 in the ball. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single in the scoring position.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
All right. So he got 94 speed and 0
Your
speed.
attention, please.
Come on to pinch hit
I'm
here.
gonna stick with Nola and hopefully get this last out.
Number 47.
Big
0-1.
fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Boy, he comes back with a
0-2 is the
beautiful
count.
pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Threw it right
Hell
past him,
yeah.
a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the
They need to work on their crowd noises because I feel like there'd be such a
Now,
crowd
really,
eruption there after that
Ball
strikeout.
from the pen to take
Number
over on the
60,
mound and start the home
John
7th.
Brebbia.
John Brebbia, cool. That means I can go to Jay
Pitch
Bruce
on the way.
to pinch hit.
Line to shortstop, and
That ball just did not want to come down at all. It just floated.
here
The
now
batter.
is the pitcher.
The pitcher.
Substitute
So we'll see if he can do
Jay
something
Bruce.
here as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Earned a chance
your
to take this
attention,
at-bat.
please.
Yeah, Matt,
Pinch hitting
guys
for the
throwing
Phillies.
ball as well as he
Number
has,
9.
kind of forces the
Jay
manager's hand to stay with him.
Bruce.
It's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Actually, I gotta think about who I want to go to for the 8th because I think I'm gonna sit him down and warm him up. Yeah, I got 4 guys in the 80s for bullpen without having to make any moves. That's actually really nice. Just the one call up and then people developing. And I didn't have to trade Alec Boehm. So like that's brownie points. It doesn't matter. I would have been willing to trade him, because it's not like I'm gonna continue this in franchise. Yeah.
Look out! That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We got 3-2.
Inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone.
Jay Bruce.
Woohoo! This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
He's also got decent enough speed for a guy his size. 42 is not bad. That was a blast.
A solo shot there for Jay Bruce.
I can't believe our offense was 3rd. I'm gonna have to look at some other stats. Like my guess is it's got to be New York and Minnesota, right? I want to see the distance on that ball. That ball is high. I want to see the launch angle on it too. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see launch angle, but hopefully I can see distance here because sometimes it doesn't show it. 432, nice.
Gene Segura standing in as he lines it out to center, and he will make.
That was a great pitch to hit. Fucking missed it.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
1-0.
I might actually do the 4-run lead, and considering where I am in my lineup. I'm gonna warm up Arrieta. I haven't used him all year, I don't believe. Damn it! I thought I was gonna go over his head, especially because he's not the tallest. So Arrieta's only half warm. Fuck it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
But foul.
Hopefully.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it.
He did.
Strange strike, two.
Outside.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Strange time to bunt too. But
Plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Arrieta's 49 on his back, looks small.
That pitch right there. 0-2 breaker
At
hanging
least it
over
did.
the heart of the plate.
Yeah, it did. Like
Not
the
gonna
way
see
it
too
goes into
many
the
of
small
those
of his
today.
back like that.
The 1-2.
Come on, Arrieta, put him away. It's fucking. Was it Colin Wong? Fucking God, put him down, man. There we go.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting,
First pitch
third
on
baseman,
its way.
Tommy
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Okay.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year.
I wish I could have kept Alec Boehm on the team.
The first baseman.
I wish I had that kind of decision too, because Alec Boehm would have been on the team at the start of the season. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten Scott. I mean, I would have figured it out somewhere. But
On a rope to the second baseman.
Hey, Arrieta's not exactly doing good. I thought I'd be able to do all right with him.
The bat, number 11.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Yeah, this is not what I was expecting.
In the air after straight
That's going to drop. No, Kutch is there.
He tracks it down, and that.
What year was Kutch MVP? Was it 2011?
Now,
Did he win MVP or was he just a candidate? I think he won it.
Tyler.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in
good take.
Now might set up some pitch outside.
This dude's throwing curveballs. Leave a hanging curveball to Bryce Harper, I dare you.
Here's the pitch.
It's a fastball. Leave a hanging curveball for Bryce Harper, I dare you.
Now the 2-1.
That's another fastball, and that's a pretty good pitch to hit at that, if you're looking for it, which I wasn't.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
I kind of gave them a good reason to bring. Well, the game didn't, but I gave them a good reason to bring in lefties for in my lineup, because I'll have Didi and Reese back to back if a righty starts. They're both not as good against lefties. A bad pitch too. Why did I swing at that early? If I'm late on it and I slice it down the left field line, it's one thing, but that's not what I did with that pitch at all. So it's terrible.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out there.
Nah, I just missed that one.
O'Neill looks up.
No, I got it.
And nice. It's gone as they add still another.
I feel like I haven't seen these jerseys in a while for some reason too.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento
back to back, Real Muto and Hoskins, and that ball was crushed. Holy shit, that was a big home run. So Bryce had 2, Didi had 1, Bruce had 1, and now these two just went back to back. So that's 6 home runs in the game. Third best offense, my asshole. I mean, this guy's hanging pitches, but still. He just do a shark fin? Is that what he does? I don't know. I want to see how far that ball went. Launch angle would be nice too, but distance is.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology.
Damn.
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity.
The velocity with that angle is insane.
As far as it did.
Hang time 6:39, 4:37. That might be the furthest one I've hit today.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
The man's got a 90-mile-an-hour fastball and a hanging breaking ball. That's not a good pitcher right there. At least he was not on. No way. 3 in a row. JT Real, and that's 7 home runs for the team. JT Real Muto, Reese Hoskins, and now Scott Kingery back to back to back here in Game 1.
Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Not off a lot. Kingery can hit lefties a little bit, so.
Well, this is amazing, right?
But that was not a lefty.
3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam
Damn, that was a low pitch. I shouldn't have swung at that. Whatever. We got a 7-run lead. Let Arrieta finish it off here.
Tyler O'Neill starting things for his
got
side
St. Louis.
in the ninth as they
The left
face
fielder,
the improbable
Tyler
odds of trying to come back in this one.
He's out.
Not a lot of
That was a light throw.
These guys know these
Now
bats
batting,
don't count.
the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Nope, that's
And
down.
this is low, ball one.
Ball.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and
Two
no
balls,
strikes.
no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey!
Strike called, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. On to first.
He's
and
out.
That means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
The center fielder, number 35,
First pitch of the
Lane
at-bat.
Thomas.
In there, strike 1.
All ones the count.
Yeah, he doesn't have any confidence in his changeup. That's what the problem is.
And that
Nope,
misses
1-1.
downstairs
It's just
for a
non-existent.
ball,
We've got 3
1-1.
pitches, and it's a sinker, a 12-6, and a slider.
And that's a call,
And as it is, he
strike
doesn't
2.
have the best.
Now they're down to their
He's not
final
the best
strike
anymore.
this
So.
afternoon.
Hey, I don't blame him for...
Swing,
So that's a game 1
and
win.
He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Phillies have taken game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And now what can we say for the Cardinals?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to ease up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay, game 2. Scoreless. Kluber on the mound.
So the Phillies grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into game 2?
I think we're thinking that
Here comes
Corey
the first
Kluber's
pitch.
doing
Leading
Kluber
off for
things
St.
right now.
Louis, the pitcher, number
Right
39,
taken. Good pitch on the
Miles
lower part of the zone.
Michael.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And
In case that's 7.
swung on and missed for the first out.
5.
Here's the
Now
second
batting,
baseman, Colton
the
Wong.
second baseman,
Lifetime against
Colton
Corey Kluber. He's gone 2
Wong.
for 6. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now
Digging
batting,
in the switch
third
hitter,
baseman,
Tommy Edman.
Tommy
As the switch hitter will take his
Edman.
place left-handed here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding.
Kluber.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in for his second.
Now he's got to
at-bat,
lead off too,
Corey
though.
Kluber
Leading off
comes
We got a pitcher's duel. Oh, we only have one hit. Who's on the mound for them?
Pitcher.
This game is rolling right along as we move
Kluber.
With no score. You'd think by now
Okay, Kluber.
teams would be able to get some
Getting it done on both sides right now.
but that hasn't been the case.
Nicholas?
Yeah, man, he's locked in.
Is that how you pronounce it?
The third baseman, number 4.
As he can get back in that groove with the next batter.
Kingery.
Kluber's got 0 speed, pretty much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh,
Hit
good.
out toward second. Taken in by Wong.
He's out.
Relay to Goldie,
Got
and
him.
that gets him as well. A double play.
The left fielder, number 22.
Coming to the plate now,
Andrew
McCutchen. It was a walk on
McCutchen.
his last trip.
Damn.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a
We
good
have 3,
scoop
4,
at
5 to
first
open the
save.
7th at least. He's only thrown 50 pitches. I'm fucked.
And now pitch on the way.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Swung on and
Paul
missed for the first
0-1
strike.
the count.
Goldschmidt.
A ball
That's a
and a
ball.
strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen.
Get the fuck outta
gonna
here,
have
Gators.
room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
The batter, number 11,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Shortstop.
comes.
Paul Young.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Whoa,
That
that's
misses
down.
to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
No, that's
Now a
down.
good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Nice play by
They're
Kluber.
away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here comes the first
Tyler
pitch.
O'Neill.
Late that
0-1.
time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the
Oh,
eight
I
ball
meant to
now,
change up
0-2.
whatever. I don't want to call time.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective.
Nice. Got it
Swing
done
and a miss. That
anyways.
retires the side, and that. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. No hits.
Leading
two
off
trips
for
to
the
plate
Phillies,
for him in the ballgame.
the
Let's
right
get it
fielder,
done.
First delivery
Right.
to him on the way.
No,
Harper.
that's down.
Damn.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That's lifted the other way
Fuck, he's
out to
there.
left. O'Neill. is
Thought I
there,
was-
and he
might have
makes
been
the
able to
catch for
slap that the
out.
other way.
Now batting,
Next
shortstop,
will be the cleanup hitter,
Didi.
Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit sharp
Oh, that was a good
to the
pitch to
right
hit.
side.
He fell in for a hit at least.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
So we're up to 3 hits now, I believe, because we had 1.
Dan,
Kluber.
that
Yeah,
can't
so it's
bother you too much.
same amount of hits now. Both have 3 hits. 1 run.
Up next for
One
Philadelphia,
of the things you want to do,
the first
Dero, is you
baseman,
have to try to get ahead of
Reed.
the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2
Hoskins.
pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike
Yeah,
zone,
avoid the double
you're
play
bound to
at all
give up some
costs.
base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the
And
damage here.
no sinker, but that's a
Working
low
on 1 for
fastball.
2
Gotta
games so
avoid
far.
that.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
It's a tough take. It's in the zone for so long. But I gotta let it get deep enough.
Fastball gets the upper part of the zone
That's
for
gonna
strike
break
2.
off. Damn it!
Back up the middle.
So one thing I wanted to
Got it.
avoid. I would have rather struck out.
On
He's
to
out.
first as they get the double play. Here's Dexter Fowler now. They'll start
Leading
things
off for
out
St.
here
Louis,
against
like the
Corey
Kluber's got a
the
blue
Kluber.
right
glove.
fielder,
Had him
Dexter
guessing that time as he's
Fowler.
barely able to foul it away.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
windup and the
Lefty and righty in the pen.
Hit in the air to shallow center.
It's gonna drop. No, McCutcheon says, "Fuck you. I can run that down."
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Strike called at the knees, nothing in one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swinging
0-2
strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
The count is 1 and 2.
This team actually ended up reminding me a lot of the 2008 squad. You had the big guy that you expected to do a lot of things, Ryan Howard, Bryce Harper. Yeah, another MVP candidate, middle infielder, Jimmy Rollins, and that turned out to be Didi Gregorius.
Kingery's there.
And then,
This will remain a tie ball.
I guess Koch was better than Chase Utley still, but no, this team actually doesn't remind me of that too much.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Fuck,
The
I
catcher,
wasn't paying attention.
JT. Real
Once I got that second out, I
Muto.
wanted to see if McCullers was on deck. So if he was, I wanted to intentionally walk to force their hand.
Up next for Philadelphia. The
And yeah, he is due up. So fuck, I could have bought myself
second baseman,
maybe a chance at not facing him this inning. He's at 59 pitches though. This is insane. It's not okay. No matter how much I drag out at bats too, though, his pitch count was wicked low when I got to the part where I could play. That's a beautiful pitch that I can't do anything with.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
He's fucking me up. His pitches are great right now. This is overall. Only 83. I'm surprised about that. The way he's pitching right now. Damn, that was a solid contact, but
the center fielder, number 9, Jay.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Bruce.
No hits to this point.
Come on, Jay.
First pitch of the at bat. Pulled
Damn it.
toward right center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless.
Your attention, please. Pitching for the
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Kluber for the ninth. Fuck
number
it.
47.
He's at 89 pitches. He's on right now. He's got a nice consecutive set down streak or whatever.
Popped up. Gregorius.
If it weren't for the fact that he's due up in next inning, depending on his pitch count, I would even think about putting him in the 10th
Now batting,
if he were to go 1-2-3 this inning. But
Colton Wong.
I just realized we're either going to lose this game or I have to walk off. So it's going to be crazy finish regardless.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Kluber
Nice.
is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting,
Now
the third baseman.
I have to bring in a righty next inning though, because Goldschmidt's going to do that.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good
Ball,
base
that's
pitch,
out.
1 and 2.
Bring that cover inside.
Popped
So
up.
9 shutout innings for Corey Kluber on less than 100 pitches.
And that'll retire the side.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
Comes on to work on the
Now
mound, hoping
pitching
to
for
send
St.
this
Louis.
one into extra innings.
Number 53, John Gant.
I could get another inning of Kluber. Now we got to go for the kill now.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies,
Up off the bench,
number
leading it
12,
off as the possible winning
Neil
run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Walker.
I'm going to sit down Alvarez for now. I'm going up Sir Anthony actually as well.
Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left
Damn.
center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And in steps.
Yeah, I wish I stuck with
Kingery
already.
Try so far. He struck out once. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
I'm hungry too. I think that's affecting my play right
what
now.
You want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept.
Gonna drop in.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember.
Battle of the bullpens.
One, limit the base on calls. Two.
What is Yachty's arm like nowadays? He's still got a decent arm behind the plate.
The left fielder. Andrew.
Vulcan change for game. Wow.
So the next
Thought they took that out of the game.
Will be Andrew McCutcheon.
Count 1-0.
He looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit hard on the ground.
I knew I should have ran on that pitch. Fuck. I was thinking to myself, no, this is the one time I'm going to try to work the count first before I think about running. Of course, it comes back to bite me because what else is new? I'm going to go to Sir Anthony for this inning. It's the heart of the lineup.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 58.
Looked like
Sir Anthony.
There, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with
Okay,
that.
these locations are not working for me right now, Sir Anthony.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there.
But we'll take whatever. 8. The ends justified the means. We got a 3-pitch strikeout on Goldschmidt.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
See, I should be getting that call because I always get that call against me. And these same with that. What the fuck? These umpires, I have it set to be 100% accurate. Which, if you're going to call that a ball, that's fine. Because if you look, I've always been told the rule is when it comes to ball or strike, if any part of the ball touches any white of the plate or comes anywhere in this, you know, this, look at how much is in the zone right there. That would be a strike because it touched the zone. Same with this. Same with this. Because it's touching. Or even then it's at least half. Or whatever. And so, again, if that's not the rule and I'm wrong, that's one thing. But they should be consistent. I throw pitches here, they will land here, and they get called balls. And then when I'm batting, if there's a ball here, sometimes it's called a strike. And more often than not, I don't get the call on the mound. But I get the call going against me. 101 on the gun was beautiful, by the way. So I don't care if that's a strike or not. I care that I'm not getting the calls consistently. Where strike zone, no, that's not it. Where's the umpiring? Umpire accuracy, perfect. See? If it's personalized or average, that's one thing, but it's perfect. So looking at that, actually, I'm going to read the definition of that. Umpire accuracy is perfect. This setting will have the strike zone be called perfectly to its exact dimensions, which means that every time, perfect, every single time, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, a million out of a million, every single time that a pitch will be called in the strike zone or out of the strike zone perfectly to the exact dimensions of the strike zone every single time. It's unrealistic, but it's accurate. You know, it's if we had perfect robot umps in the future. Personalized is this setting will use each umpire's personality to affect the strike zone calls. So, you know, you might get stuck with Angel Hernandez back there. Not literally, but, you know, they have different guys. They have some guys by name in this game. And their strike zones vary. And then you'll have average. This setting will use the MLB average strike zone calls. So, again, not perfect. Sometimes you'll get the call, sometimes you won't. It's based on the average in real life. And that, again, based on the average, maybe a call will go your way, sometimes maybe it won't. This is the one, yeah, box off. This is the one that if it's, I don't know, I'm done ranting, but that's my issue with this game, one of my issues in this game.
Into the wind, the 0-1.
Is if it's going to be perfect, it needs to be consistently perfect.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
Sir Anthony, 11 pitches, strikes out the side in order. Love to see that.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
0-1.
A lot of that just like really dropped at the end there. The bottom fell out of that pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Liner toward right center.
Get down, get down, get down. Good leadoff base hit.
Got himself a base hit.
Okay, Didi.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the
Up next for Philadelphia.
They don't want this game to
Not
go
Power's
shortstop.
up to 80. That's
Didi.
awesome.
want to end it right now. Let's see how the
Gregorio.
manager plays this.
Here's Didi
Good
Gregorius
check.
Ball 1.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Great take. See, that should be a ball to me regardless. I mean, well, no, touch the zone, so I don't know. But. See, okay, so like that. So I'd say if it's got to be at least halfway touching the plate. So that second pitch should have been a ball, which is fine. And I'm okay with if I'm throwing that pitch and that gets called a ball. What I'm not fine with is that third pitch right there just got called a strike. It's about 50-50. Right in half almost. I'd even argue that it's a little bit more majority off the bottom of the zone than it is. You know, like maybe it's like, I don't know, 30-70 or 40-50, 60, whatever. So if that's going to get called a strike, that is also okay with me as long as every single time a pitch is thrown there, whether it's against me or when I'm doing it, that should be a strike every single time if the setting is set to perfect.
Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline.
Like, I'm fine with that call being a ball or a strike, benefiting or hurting me, as long as it's consistent. When set to perfect. Nah, he's there. Shit.
Thomas has it for route number 1.
Didn't move him over either. Focused on other things. I need to focus on getting a run in here and winning this game.
Now batting.
So a runner at
The first
now
baseman.
with 1 away.
Reese
That'll bring in a perennial
Hoskins.
MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins.
It's a good two-seam pitch.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Possible winning run on.
The fact that this offense has been blanked through almost 10 innings is insane to me.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Damn, I thought that was a breaking ball that was going to come down a little bit. I'm going to get risky here.
Harper running from first. Rolled
Okay, we didn't avoid the double play. Are you fucking kidding me? What?
Price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is
Unreal.
over.
Come on, dude.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder,
In there to strike
Dexter Fowler.
Ball
That's
that
over,
low.
but low. It's a ball and
This is going to
strike.
be over with. This was going to be my last game.
1-1.
Now it's definitely going to be because we're going extra. We're going longer here.
Strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws
It's a
is
shitty
hard.
game at that, so I know I'm kind of
Throws
petering
isn't
out.
high 80s to go along
Sir
with
Anthony's got
that.
4 straight strikeouts out of the pen. He's hitting 101 on the gun. Straight boss status.
The batter, the center fielder.
Wow, we've seen
I'm
some
impressed
impressive pitching.
with how much the
You could say
player
his
progression on
lines
this
have
team
been
went this
anemic,
year.
but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've
So
been
many guys
fantastic
improved in
all
so
game
many
long.
ways that I wasn't expecting. And then the pitching, the starting pitching didn't. At least for the first half. It wasn't until I added other pieces, you know, and then it turned into a monster, but...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner.
If you told
If it
me in
stays
June that I
fair,
was going to
it's
have a
gone.
monster rotation with 4 or
Just
5
fouled
deadly
into the
arms, I would have
second
not
deck.
believed you because of
1
how
ball, 2
bad it
strikes, McCown.
was. Even with trades, if I got 2 or 3 guys, I wouldn't have believed you still.
Now that's popped up. Pingree.
And I didn't think Lance Lynn would make a big difference, but Kluber came through, and Kluber was having a great year already, which normally doesn't happen. Usually he's not having a good year, and then he turns it around once I pick
The
him up.
catcher,
He was already having a great year, so I can only imagine how good he finished.
High in the air out to center field. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out. So digging in now.
I have 6, 7, 8 duo.
leading off
He
for
got
the
under
No,
one,
I have
popped out his
7, 8,
The
9, I
catcher.
believe. No, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I forgot about Gene Segura.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in.
Real Muto.
The backside, and that's exactly what he did in his
Get down, get down, get down.
Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more.
Lead off hit.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself.
Need to avoid double plays, move the one over.
The second baseman.
Usually guys try to come outside their K grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one of those.
Real Muto's running.
Good bunt. Third baseman was playing it. I didn't want to avoid that. It's all outside pitch too, so I'm glad I went the other way with it. I focused on going the other way with that.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
Oh, they're gonna force my hand and take Sir Anthony out of the game now. Are they? I don't really have anyone I can trust pinch hitting either. My only two good pinch hitters were Jay Bruce when he wasn't in the lineup, and
your attention, please.
Neil Walker to an extent. I guess I go with Adam Paisley.
Now pinch hitting for the Phillies.
I look to my bullpen
Number
now.
40, Adam Paisley.
I'll take 2 steps at first, but I don't want to take a lead at second because Real Muto's got speed, so they're going to probably try and pick him off, and I don't want to fuck that up and lose my second base runner.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Right, Hazley hit a walk-off bomb for 117.
That evens it up 1-1.
And you ground into a double play to end the 11th inning in Game 2 of the NLDS. Fucking hate you. I'm so glad I didn't put him in my fucking
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 21.
I got inning eaters in these bullpens, though. Between Velasquez and Arrieta, I could throw... I could not touch my actual bullpen relief arms and go to, like, the 30th inning, just about. Like, no lie. Each guy come in and throw 6, 7 innings. We'll go close to the 30th inning without touching any bullpen arm. Assuming they threw good in those innings, obviously.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level.
It's good that
you know what? They didn't miss with this
guys like this too, so that way when I go to my 9 spot in the lineup and make him have him make the last out of an inning and not be due up for, if we recorded no hits, he wouldn't be due up the 9 spot, not due up again for 3 innings. So I don't have to, you know, waste arms. I can just stick with Velasquez for 3 innings at least.
That's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, there should be 2 outs right now, and I should be facing the third batter of the inning. That was dumb as fuck. That's the game fucking me again, dude. That's just straight bullshit. Now I can't put him away, dude. I had him dead to rights.
Grounded back up the middle. Segura has it. And there's
Fuck, that's just extra pitches now. There's a butterfly effect too. What if I throw a first pitch home run right now, which wouldn't have happened most likely. Okay, don't fucking let this one fall. There you go. Okay, we are through 11 and a half scoreless innings right now. Can somebody score a run here, please? We have 6 hits in innings.
The third baseman.
It's a great slider. I can't do anything with that. Especially in his cold zone. It's not a happy zone for him. Whoever scores first is going to win. That's a double. Okay. Kutch, I need you to move him up. And I don't want you to bunt. So please.
Now batting, left fielder.
Do something good when I'm touching. That actually might. That's gonna work if he catches it. He shouldn't have caught that. I mean, yes and no, but now that lets me get the winning run up to third with only 1 out. With Bryce Harper at the plate.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
That'll do it. Ooh, he's got a good arm in center. This is going to be close, but I think that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
academic now. And they will claim game 2
12th
as
inning,
well
1-0 win for the walk-off in game 2, and have a 2-0 lead in the series. And that's deflating. That is so deflating for them to pitch so well and keep this offense to 1 run through 12 innings, and then lose on a walk-off to go down 2-0 in a best-of-5, not a best-of-4, best-of-5. You got an off day to think about it and try to get your mind clear for game 3, but damn.
It's going to take a total reversal for them to overcome at this point. Now, it has happened before, so if you're on the other side, you
no guarantees. Yeah, obviously, no guarantees.
Hope you can come back out and just try to get one win at a time.
A win here sends us to the NLCS, and we're down 1-0 in the 6th inning. So far, no one's advanced. Oakland has a 2-0 lead on Minnesota. That's a bit of a surprise to me. Cleveland and New York are tied 1-1. That's a little bit of a surprise to me. LA and Milwaukee, 2-1 LA. That's a little bit of a surprise to me too. I'm going with, I would have, before these all started, I would have went with Houston winning the wild card and Chicago winning the wild card, and gone 0-2 so far. I'm saying New York's going to win that series, and I would have said Minnesota's going to win that series. Part of me still wants to say it, but it's hard to go against a 2-0 deficit like that. I would have said LA is going to win that series, so that I think is still going to come true, and then hopefully, obviously, we win this series. And then I would have said New York, Minnesota, probably New York, because they have pitching and offense. Minnesota doesn't really have good pitching necessarily, at least not compared to New York. They have Tanaka, Severino, Garrett Cole. LA wins this series, and then we face LA, and obviously I'd hope that we win that. And then it'd be us in New York, so rematch of 2009. Hopefully with a different result. But I'm going to cut it here. I need to go eat. I need to go to bed. I will probably finish the entire playoffs tomorrow. I'd like to, at least. This is one of my fastest runs so far, and I'd like to keep it that way. So until tomorrow.